Cristiano Ronaldo was not born into a rich or easy life. He was born on a small island called Madeira in Portugal. His family was poor. They lived in a small house, and money was always a problem. His father worked as a cleaner at a football club, and his mother worked very hard to support the family. From a very young age, Cristiano loved football more than anything else. While other children played for fun, Cristiano played to win. He was different. He ran faster, trained longer, and cried when he lost. Football was not just a game for him. It was his dream. At school, life was not easy. Cristiano struggled with his studies. Teachers often complained about his behavior. He did not focus on lessons because his mind was always on football. Other students laughed at him because of his accent and background. Many people thought he would fail in life. But Cristiano had one special quality. He never gave up. Every day after school, he trained. If it was raining, he trained. If he was tired, he trained. If others rested, he trained more. He practiced alone, kicking the ball against walls, running up hills, and repeating the same moves again and again. His family worried about him. They asked, "What if football doesn't work?" Cristiano answered with confidence, "It will work. I will make it." At the age of 12, Cristiano faced his first big challenge. He was given a chance to join Sporting Lisbon, one of Portugal's biggest clubs. But this meant leaving his family and moving far away, alone. It was a painful decision. He cried many nights. He missed home. He missed his mother. But he stayed. This was the first real sacrifice of his life. Cristiano understood something very early. Dreams demand sacrifice. Talent is not enough. While other boys enjoyed comfort, Cristiano chose struggle. While others laughed, he worked. And slowly, step by step, his hard work began to change his life. This was only the beginning of his journey. A journey built not on talent alone, but on hard work, discipline, and an unbreakable mindset. Life at Sporting Lisbon was very different from life in Madeira. Cristiano was only 12 years old, far away from his family, living in a small room with other boys. For the first time in his life, he felt truly alone. Every day was hard. Training was intense. Coaches were strict. The other boys were strong and talented. Some of them laughed at Cristiano because of his accent and his thin body. They called him names and told him he would never become a professional footballer. At night, Cristiano cried quietly in his bed. He missed his mother's voice. He missed home-cooked food. Many times, he wanted to quit and go back home. The pain in his heart was heavier than the pain in his legs. But every morning, he made a choice. Instead of quitting, he trained harder. While others relaxed after training, Cristiano stayed on the field. He practiced shooting again and again. He worked on his speed, his balance, and his control. He watched older players carefully and copied everything they did. He listened to coaches and never argued. Cristiano believed one thing deeply. If I work harder than everyone else, I will succeed. There were days when his body felt broken. His muscles hurt. His feet were full of pain. But his mind was stronger. He told himself, "Pain is temporary. Success is forever." One day during training, something changed. A coach noticed his effort. Cristiano was not the most talented player on the field, but he was the most disciplined. He ran until the last second. He never stopped fighting for the ball. Slowly, respect replaced laughter. Teammates began to see him differently. They noticed his hunger to improve. They saw that he never wasted time. Even when he failed, he tried again and again. Cristiano understood a powerful lesson at a young age. Talent can open doors, but hard work keeps them open. He was still far from success. There was no fame, no money, no guarantees, only effort, pain, and belief. But deep inside, Cristiano knew something others did not. He was building a mindset that could not be broken. And that mindset would soon change his life forever. Life at Sporting Lisbon was harder than Cristiano expected. Training was intense. Coaches shouted. Competition was strong. Every boy wanted to be the best. Many of them were talented, confident, and physically strong. Cristiano was good, but he was not the strongest yet. Some teammates laughed at him because of his accent. Others said he was too skinny and too emotional. When he made mistakes, he became angry. Sometimes he cried after training. But instead of quitting, Cristiano made a decision. He would work harder than everyone else. Every morning, he arrived early. Every evening, he stayed late. While others rested, Cristiano trained alone. He practiced shooting, running, and controlling the ball again and again. Pain became normal. Tiredness became familiar. Complaints disappeared from his mind. One day, a coach noticed something special. Cristiano was not the most talented player on the field, but he was the most serious. He listened carefully, followed instructions, and never stopped improving. The coach said, "Talent can make you good, but hard work can make you great." Cristiano took those words into his heart. Then came another serious challenge. At a young age, Cristiano had a heart problem. Doctors told him he needed surgery. For a moment, his dream was in danger. Football could be taken away from him forever. He was afraid, but he was also brave. The surgery was successful. After a short rest, Cristiano returned to training with even more motivation. He ran faster. He trained harder. He was grateful just to be on the field again. This moment changed him deeply. He understood that football was not guaranteed. Every training session was a gift. Every match was an opportunity. Slowly, Cristiano started to stand out. His speed improved. His shots became stronger. His confidence grew. Coaches began to trust him. Teammates began to respect him. Cristiano learned a powerful lesson. Pain can destroy you or can build you. The choice is yours. He chose to let pain make him stronger. This mindset followed him everywhere. It was no longer just about football. It was about life. He was learning how to fight, how to focus, and how to believe in himself even when nobody else did. And soon, the world was about to notice him. Cristiano was growing fast as a player. His speed, control, and confidence were improving every month. Coaches trusted him more. Teammates respected his effort. But he was still just a young boy in a training academy, far from the world stage. Then one day, everything changed. Sporting Lisbon played a friendly match against Manchester United. For Cristiano, it was just another game. For the world, it was a discovery. From the first minute, he played with fire. He ran past defenders, dribbled with confidence, and attacked without fear. Manchester United players could not stop him. The crowd was surprised. The coaches were watching closely. Cristiano was everywhere on the field. His skills were sharp, but his energy was even stronger. He never stopped running. He never stopped trying. After the match, something incredible happened. Several Manchester United players went directly to their coach, Sir Alex Ferguson. They said, "You must sign this boy. He is special." That moment changed Cristiano's life forever. Soon after, he received the news. Manchester United wanted him. One of the biggest clubs in the world believed in him. Cristiano was only 18 years old. Fear and excitement filled his heart at the same time. Leaving Portugal was not easy. England was far. The language was new. The pressure was huge. Many young players failed at this level. Many people doubted him. But Cristiano remembered his past. He remembered the pain. He remembered the sacrifice. He remembered the nights he cried alone. He told himself one thing: "I did not come this far to stop now." At Manchester United, training was harder than ever. Players were stronger, faster, and more experienced. Cristiano made mistakes. Fans criticized him. Some said he was too selfish. Others said he was not ready. But Cristiano did not listen to the noise. Instead, he trained harder. He stayed after practice. He worked on his weak points. He listened to Sir Alex Ferguson like a father. Slowly, his game improved. He understood a new lesson. Opportunity comes once. Discipline decides if you keep it. This was not the end of his struggle. It was the beginning of a new battle on the world's biggest stage. Life at Manchester United was not easy for Cristiano. The stadiums were big, the fans were loud, and the pressure was constant. Every match was watched by millions of people. Every mistake was criticized. At first, Cristiano struggled. He was fast and skillful, but many fans said he showed too many tricks and not enough results. When he lost the ball, people shouted. When he missed a chance, newspapers wrote negative headlines. Some players would lose confidence. Cristiano chose a different path. Instead of blaming others, he looked at himself. He asked, "How can I improve?" He knew that talent alone was not enough at this level. He needed discipline, strength, and patience. After training, Cristiano stayed longer. He practiced shooting with both feet. He worked on his balance and strength in the gym. He studied his mistakes and listened carefully to his coach. Sir Alex Ferguson often guided him, teaching him not only football, but also character. Slowly, Cristiano changed his game. He became more focused. He learned when to pass and when to shoot. He understood teamwork. His goals increased. His confidence returned. Criticism did not stop, but Cristiano stopped fearing it. He learned a powerful lesson. Pressure does not destroy you if you use it to grow. There were difficult matches where nothing worked. The crowd was angry. The media was harsh. But Cristiano stayed calm. He trained the next day as if nothing happened. He believed in the process. Then came important moments. He scored goals in big matches. He helped his team win trophies. Fans who once criticized him started to cheer his name. Respect replaced doubt. Cristiano understood something deeply. Consistency beats talent when talent stops working. Every season, he became better than the last. Not because he was the most talented, but because he was the most disciplined. He never felt satisfied. Even after winning, he worked harder. This period shaped him into a professional athlete. It taught him how to handle success and failure with the same mindset. And soon, his hard work would take him to an even bigger stage, where legends are made. Cristiano's hard work at Manchester United finally began to show big results. Season after season, he became stronger, faster, and more confident. He scored more goals, made better decisions, and played with great intensity. His discipline was now visible to everyone. In the 2007 to 2008 season, Cristiano reached a new level. He scored goals in almost every competition. He helped Manchester United win important matches and trophies. Fans admired his passion. Teammates trusted him in big moments. That season, Cristiano won the Ballon d'Or, an award given to the best football player in the world. For the boy from Madeira, it was a dream come true. He stood on the world stage, holding the trophy, thinking about his past, the small room, the loneliness, the pain. But success did not change his mindset. Instead of celebrating for a long time, Cristiano returned to work. He trained even harder. He believed that staying at the top was harder than reaching it. Many players relax after success. Cristiano refused to do that. He followed strict routines. His diet was clean. His sleep was controlled. His training was intense. Every detail mattered. While others enjoyed fame, Cristiano focused on improvement. He once said, "Talent without hard work is nothing." Soon, another big change came. Cristiano moved to Real Madrid, one of the greatest clubs in football history. The pressure was massive. Expectations were higher than ever. Millions of fans watched his every move. Once again, Cristiano faced doubt, but his discipline protected him. At Real Madrid, he broke records. He scored incredible goals. He won trophies and more Ballon d'Or awards. But behind every celebration was sacrifice, hours of training, strict discipline, and mental strength. Cristiano proved something to the world. Hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. He was no longer just a talented player. He was a symbol of consistency, sacrifice, and mindset. And his journey was far from over. Even the strongest players face difficult moments. For Cristiano Ronaldo, success did not mean a life without pain. As his career grew, the pressure also increased. Every match, every mistake, every missed chance was discussed by the media. Cristiano learned that being at the top meant constant criticism. Sometimes, fans expected perfection. When he did not score, people questioned him. When the team lost, they blamed him. This mental pressure was heavy, but Cristiano did not break. Then came injuries. Football is a physical game, and Cristiano's body faced many challenges. Muscle pain, knee problems, and fatigue followed him throughout his career. Some injuries kept him away from important matches. For a player who loved football deeply, this was very painful. But Cristiano never saw injuries as excuses. Instead of feeling sorry for himself, he focused on recovery. He listened to doctors, followed strict rehabilitation plans, and trained carefully. While others rushed back too early, Cristiano respected the process. During these moments, his mental strength became clear. He believed that the mind was as important as the body. He stayed positive. He visualized success. He reminded himself why he started football in the first place, to be the best version of himself. There were matches where he played with pain. There were seasons where critics said he was finished. But Cristiano used these words as fuel. Every doubt made him stronger. He once said, "I don't have to show anything to anyone. I just need to improve myself." This mindset helped him survive the hardest moments. When others gave up, he pushed forward. When people doubted, he worked silently. Cristiano understood one important truth. True strength is built in difficult times. Injuries, criticism, and pressure did not stop him. They shaped him. They taught him patience, discipline, and humility. And once again, he returned stronger. The world was about to see that Cristiano Ronaldo was not only a great player, he was mentally unstoppable. As Cristiano Ronaldo became more experienced, his role changed. He was no longer just a young star who scored goals. He became a leader on the field and outside it. Leadership was not about shouting or showing power. For Cristiano, leadership meant responsibility. In training, he arrived early and left late. Young players watched him closely. They saw how seriously he took every drill, every exercise, and every match. Even after winning trophies, Cristiano trained like a beginner. This behavior sent a strong message. Success must be earned every day. When teammates felt tired or weak, Cristiano pushed them forward. He encouraged them, motivated them, and sometimes challenged them. He believed that a strong team needed strong minds. As captain of the Portugal national team, his leadership became even more important. Portugal was not always considered a football giant. Many people doubted that they could win major tournaments. But Cristiano believed. During difficult matches, he lifted the team's spirit. When Portugal lost, he took responsibility. When they won, he shared the credit. This balance made him respected by teammates and fans. Cristiano also understood the power of example. Millions of young people around the world watched him. They copied his celebrations, his workouts, and his discipline. Cristiano knew that his actions could inspire others, so he stayed focused and professional. His legacy was not only about goals and trophies. It was about showing that hard work can beat talent, that discipline can defeat excuses, that mindset can change destiny. Cristiano often said that talent alone is not enough. Without effort, talent fades. But with hard work, even ordinary talent can become extraordinary. He became a symbol of ambition. From a small island to the biggest stadiums in the world, his journey gave hope to millions. Poor kids, young athletes, and dreamers saw his story and believed in themselves. Cristiano Ronaldo was no longer just a football player. He became a motivation, and the story was not finished yet. As the years passed, many people expected Cristiano Ronaldo to slow down. Football is a young man's game, and most players decline after their early 30s. But Cristiano was different. While others lost motivation, he became even more focused. He changed his training methods, improved his recovery, and studied his body carefully. He treated his body like a machine that needed perfect care. Every detail mattered: sleep, food, stretching, and mental focus. Because of this discipline, Cristiano continued to break records. He became one of the highest goal scorers in football history. He broke records in the Champions League, national teams, and domestic leagues. Again and again, people said, "This record will never be broken." And again, Cristiano proved them wrong. Longevity became one of his greatest achievements. Playing at the highest level for so many years is harder than becoming famous once. It requires patience, sacrifice, and mental strength. Cristiano accepted that challenge. Even when he moved to new clubs or returned to old ones, he adapted quickly. Different leagues, different cultures, different teammates, but the same hunger to win. He did not live in the past. Cristiano focused on the next match, the next goal, the next improvement. This mindset kept him sharp while others became comfortable. For him, greatness was not a moment. It was a habit. He believed that true greatness means staying hungry after success. It means working when nobody is watching. It means respecting the game every single day. Criticism never stopped. Some people said he was too old. Others said his best days were over. Cristiano listened, but he did not react with anger. He reacted with action, goals, performances, records. That was his answer. His career taught an important lesson. Time does not defeat discipline. Age does not defeat mindset. Cristiano Ronaldo showed the world that limits are often mental, not physical. And still, his journey continued. Cristiano Ronaldo's life story is not just about football. It is a story about mindset, discipline, and personal responsibility. From a poor boy in Madeira to one of the greatest athletes in history, his journey teaches powerful lessons that apply to everyone, not only players. The first lesson is hard work beats talent. Cristiano was talented, but many players were more naturally gifted. The difference was effort. While others relied on talent, he relied on discipline. He trained when others rested. He repeated basic exercises until they became perfect. Talent opened the door. Hard work kept it open. The second lesson is sacrifice creates success. Cristiano gave up many normal pleasures. Late nights, unhealthy food, comfort. He chose long-term goals over short-term happiness. He understood that success always demands a price. He paid that price willingly. The third lesson is consistency builds greatness. Cristiano did not work hard for 1 year or 1 season. He worked hard every year. Rain or sun, victory or defeat, motivation or not. He showed that small daily actions, repeated over time, create extraordinary results. Another important lesson is mindset over excuses. Cristiano never blamed his background, his coaches, or his teammates. When he failed, he looked at himself. When he won, he worked even harder. He believed that improvement starts inside. His confidence was not arrogance. It was self-belief built through effort. Cristiano also taught the power of self-discipline. Discipline gave him freedom. Freedom to play longer, compete harder, and stay relevant for years. In the end, Cristiano Ronaldo became more than a footballer. He became a symbol of what happens when discipline meets ambition, a symbol of what is possible when you refuse to give up. His story reminds us of one simple truth. Success is not magic. Success is earned. And if you're willing to work, sacrifice, and stay consistent, you can change your life too.